How are you guys doing today? You know what time it is, right? I know you know what time it is. It's time for the Metal Gear Solid review. Alright, now, before this review gets started, I want you guys to hit the like button, subscribe button, comment at the end, tell me what you guys think of the Metal Gear Solid Love It or Hate It review. But let's get into the review. I'm going to put in section by section what I'm talking about, and at the very end I'll leave a rating for the game so you guys can see whether it's worth the price point or if it's not worth the rating point, you know. But until then, let's get into the video. I'll see you guys in the review. Okay, story mode. So far the story takes place right after Ground Zero. After the events of Ground Zero, it's up to Big Boss, you as Big Boss are to bring back your old army, gather new allies in the open world of Africa and Afghanistan, build up Mother Base, get back at Skullface, or Cypher as he's known, and his group, the XOF, and get your revenge. Okay, the open world. In the open world, you can gain materials to further Mother Base with the construction, development of weapons, tools, and equipment for your security team, yourself, and your buddies. Also, you can gain access to side ops, which gives you a chance to get blueprints to further your weapons and things like that, and give you access to better soldiers, prisoners, tanks, buddies. Buddies are partners you gain from side ops and main missions. The buddies you gain also have special abilities that give you access to commands and special needs in case missions are getting a little bit too hard for yourself. And they can scout areas, spot enemies, and help you out in many drastic ways throughout this open world masterpiece of a game. Alright guys, now you've gotten through the most part of the features of the game, yada yada yada. But let's get down to the real thing. Things I didn't like or problems that I ran into while playing the game. Okay, so far the story design is great without a doubt, yada yada yada. We know that. But have you ever guys just realized when you're playing the game and you don't have a vehicle and you don't have the spot for your helicopter to land? It's a long, extensive run there. That's one of the things I don't like. See, you have to upgrade your Fulton device to capture vehicles. If you cannot upgrade your Fulton device to get cargo vehicles, APCs, and things of that nature, you won't be getting too far without having to walk, run there. But after you upgrade your Fulton device, and I think you can get the special materials for it, and the person you need, a transportation specialist, it's going to be a while before you can upgrade that Fulton device. Let's just tell you that. Okay, now the Xbox One has lag issues with the game. I ran into this issue to where while you're playing the game, you can be holding the controller, you'll lose control of the character. The game will glitch out and he'll run in circles on its own or run forward on its own. That's another thing that this game I've ran into a problem with. No game should go through that problem, but I can say it didn't do that until maybe later on down the line when I was on like episode 10, I believe. Let's see. Okay, buddies take time to develop. You have to take them on mission after mission, and sometimes you won't gain anything after a mission. Sometimes, like, you could have been doing so well to the fact flawlessly. Sometimes you may not get a development bonus, but when you do, they kind of level up extensively with your score, depending on how many times you've taken the person out and if you didn't get them killed. Because if you get them injured or almost killed, they will decrease, and their bond with you will kind of just steadily go down. But over time, they do give you better abilities with the character the more you are bringing them out in the field with you. as such as D-Walker, Quiet, um, D-Dog, and D-Horse. You gain, let's see, armor for them, weapons, or body armor if I didn't say that already. Let's see. Let's move on to the next part. Staff. Staff are like fucking children. I swear to you. I swear to you. They will piss you off. If you leave them for too long, they will fight each other. They will put each other in the sick bay on their own. I swear to you, on their own. And screw up your stuff to where your development team might go down, your medical team might go down. And the medical team, that's important because you could bring someone could carry diseases over there and you'll need to quarantine them or something of that nature. Let's see what else they'll do. But let's switch this a little bit. On a positive note, you can send your teams on special missions that can bring you back money, materials, and things of that nature. So it's a good thing and yet still a bad thing at times. You have to watch them. Even though Miller is supposed to be assigning them things, if you don't want to do this yourself, but you still have to come back to the base, give them some morale support, because I guess they don't want to feel like, they're doing this for nothing. So I kind of see how running a base is supposed to be. But, at the same time, I'm just in it for the money and better equipment. That's what I'm in here for. But having soldiers in the field, it's kind of, it's kind of cool. Okay, next part. It takes time to build things. Okay, when you're building things, it takes sometimes 18 minutes to an hour. If you were building your base, if you've built your base enough to like 2 of everything, it's going to take an hour to 2 hours after you build twice. So if you build 2 of everything, while you're building 2 of everything, it's going to take you an hour for each section. So that's about, if you build this at the individual times, it can all be done at the same time, but there's no way you have enough materials to compensate for every single thing and GMP. So estimated of what, an hour each thing, depending on if you've unlocked it or not. So my guess is about 8 to 12 hours at most if you haven't if you get the materials and you constantly build in GMP. Now the online section is down. See, that's one thing. It shouldn't be under maintenance, it should be finished. That is really irritating because I have things I had saved over on Ground Zero. If you guys didn't know, on Ground Zero, if you capture people from Ground Zero, like the people you're supposed to eliminate and things like that, you can bring them over and they become part of your base, which means you gain soldiers from the last game or prisoners that you captured from the last game onto this game, which make that very good. But it's not even available. So what was the point? Let's move on to the next part. Microtransactions. We all hate them. But for the FOB side of things, I can't really get into that with the microtransactions because I don't see them right now. But sooner or later they're gonna pop up, and I'll talk about them later. And the multiplayer, that won't be here till October, so the review of that will be on later down the line. Pretty much that's it for this section of the review. Now it's time for the actual rating. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed the review for my first segment of my new part of my channel, Black Arm Loved or Hated Reviews. Alright, If you enjoyed yourself, make sure you follow, like, subscribe, and do all that stuff. If you guys enjoyed the video, remember the like button. Also, my other video is up here. That's the last video. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. It's pretty good. If you want to see that video, link will be in the description for that video. My boy Combat All Stars video, Fella J Games. Check them out and have a good old time. But I'll see you guys later, and peace.